Hey guys, so we're gonna jump into reading two. This one is gonna be what are people projecting onto you? Alright, let's jump into it. So we got King as our first one and student. So since this is projection, I'm okay. So for some people they see you as a leader. That's good. See you as a leader, enlightened, but then some people feel like maybe you feel entitled or that you're like maybe you could be like controlling or domineering or think that you try to put your own like beliefs down people's throat. Maybe some people see that you really do like learning and that you're always trying to learn something new or sharing new things. But then maybe some people really assume like you're fucking arrogant and you don't know as much as you think. And or maybe that you fucking gatekeep certain knowledge. uh Maybe people project that you are really cold, like, or that you're stuck in a time period in a trauma, that like you can't let something go. Maybe they're assuming they left you. Maybe certain people left you, and they're assuming like you're still stuck in a certain mindset, a belief, a way of being. Maybe some people think you're waiting for them. I don't know. People have this image of you, and it's just like they assume like you're gonna be this way forever or do certain things forever, and it's not true. But that's what they think. That's what they're projecting. People are projecting too that you're actually like just falling apart or like constantly like I feel like they think like you're hiding that you're truly just like fucking depressed as shit or something, or that you're just forever going to be falling apart. Um, People are projecting that the astronomer discovery, maybe that you're constantly discovering new things or just open to like the world and the universe itself. Maybe they think that you're talking to like darker entities or like darker things in the sky or in like sorry, uh maybe they think you know a lot about like magic or just like stars and planets and stuff in that nature. We got the puppeteer, so maybe they feel like you guys are good at like controlling others or manipulating, or maybe you guys have certain knowledge about like the planets and the stars, so maybe they think that because of what you know, you're gonna use that knowledge to control others. That's fucked up. Maybe, yeah, maybe they just think you're a good manipulator, and you do certain things to gain certain things, I guess. Excuse me. I feel like people think you're very feral. Maybe they think you're very like argumentative, or like they think you're like you're constantly attacking others. Oh, what the fuck? What was that? Yeah, maybe people feel like you're always constantly attacking others, or that you're just like very like you have no manners. They think you're fucking weird and crazy. Maybe they feel like you have some screws missing, or that you're too open at times to believing certain things. Maybe they just feel like, yeah, you're crazy, you're a mess, get a grip. That's fucked up. People feel like you're hiding, like you don't want to feel your emotions. And loving is its own reward. So maybe people feel like, maybe they do, some people do feel like that you do things just to get something back. Like you're not being actually kind or something, like you're wanting something. We got Cupid's arrow and hammer. Maybe people are projecting that you're constantly sabotaging relationships, or that you're always falling in love, or that you have a lot of suitors, or that you're like working on something, constantly working. Ascending, maybe people do believe you're ascended, that you're learning, transcending, or just like always in like a new phase. And then we got separation. Maybe people are projecting that you're just sad and bitter and that you're missing certain people. Or people are projecting that since you're separated from somebody or something, that you've ascended more. People are projecting that you don't do shit with your time, or that you're getting back into the grind. Uh, Maybe people are projecting that you don't actually pray, or that you do pray a lot, or you pray for everything. Uh, the big black, the big black hole. You did not know that's where I am from. The big black hole. Yeah, maybe people are just constantly like assuming, especially with the tinfoil cat and the astronomer. Maybe they see your belief, like how you really, really do believe in something. And some of them are like respecting it, and others are kind of just like, you need to come back. You need to like, are you good, bro? Like, all right, you know. So we got some judgmental people here too. All right, we got processing, guide, and at least you tried. Maybe people see that you're like processing how to, or they're trying to understand your processing pattern or how you process certain things. Maybe people see you as a guide, or and others see like how you try with certain things, and they're like, at least you're trying, at least you're doing something. Or people are projecting that you're just like constantly not going to like stick with something or get something down. So they're gonna assume like, they're just constantly gonna keep on trying. We got what's fucking real. So maybe people see a lot of different sides to you, and they're just like, bro, what the fuck? What's real? Who are you truly? I think I'm dumb, or maybe just happy. Maybe people see you're constantly changing. Maybe people assume you're actually dumb. Or they like trying to understand like your emotions, especially with the deep freeze. Maybe people really don't understand like your true emotions. People think you do moon magic, or that you, yeah, maybe people think you do a lot more magic than what you lead on. Maybe they're scared of what you do, or they're assuming like it's kind of like bad. And then we got others who assume like maybe you are like up to date of like using the moon phases, or just like magic in general. Maybe people assume, project that you've done a lot of achievements. Something about an organization or cult. Maybe they feel like you're part of one. Heart to heart. Maybe they're projecting, and confessions, dreams. Maybe people are projecting that you can be very open and honest, and like you can have heart to heart conversations with people. Dreams. Maybe people have dreams about you, and they think like you're going in there on purpose or something. I don't know. Um, or maybe they feel like they got a confession from you or something. Let's see what these are. People are projecting that maybe you have a lot of stalkers or wannabes, or maybe they assume that you're a stalker and you're a wannabe. Game over. Maybe people are projecting that you've cut off a lot of things. Eighth house. Maybe people assume that you like the darker, taboo, occult things, or that's how you present yourself to be, that you've been through a lot. Steals your stuff. Maybe people are projecting that you steal things, or you look like a thief or some shit. Bald. Maybe people are projecting that you're gonna be bald or some shit, or you're going bald. Time travel. That kind of goes with like the woo woo thing. People are projecting that you have a weapon of some sort, that you're dealing with consequences, that you have a motorcycle, that you drive fast maybe, that you guys know a lot more than you lead on. Yeah, with the magician, people feel like you do know a lot more of like esoteric, or just like the occult knowledge, and like you're using magic. Seven of Pentacles. Maybe people think that you're like watching, spying, or like just really working. Seven of Swords. People think you're sneaky, or maybe they think like you're gonna betray. The Two of Pentacles. Maybe people think you don't know what to choose at times, or you're always like, yeah, you have a lot of choices to make. Maybe people think that you've gotten away with certain things. Maybe they feel like you're gonna snitch or something, or like you would say something if you didn't find it right as well. So maybe people will tell you certain things about themselves, or just